you may feel like you are the victim of this situation because it came out in reverse, like you didn't create it. And that's the only downfall here, is thinking that you didn't create the experience. Even if it's something happening out in the world and then it happens to you, we really got to anchor into a deeper truth of our belief systems and of how we're all connected. It forces you to, because if you do believe in separation, you will feel like the victim in it a lot. If you're alive right now during this time of life, right? This is 2026 when I'm feeling me this. Yeah. There's a lot of concepts that could be easy to fall for, victimhood ones, right? It would be easier to fall for the victimhood than it would be to believe that you are the creator during this time period. Genuinely. It's easier. So are you going to choose the easy thing? Or are you going to be the creator? The creator gets it all. They get to know that even in the fiery rage, they created it. And the sadness, they created it. And the joy and sunshine, they created it. That it wasn't handed to them on a silver platter. But instead, it was forced out of their own willpower. Right? So I want to know more about the situation that's going on for collective with the creator card. Clarification from the tarot deck. Thank you so much, Spirit. The Six of Cups, sideways. You may feel like you should stop giving. This feeling of, I gave so much to this world, I gave so much to that partner, and I don't feel like I'm getting anything in return. Why would I keep giving? I'm not seeing the rewards of my efforts. Neither does a power lifter for like 6 months. But are they building muscle? Yes. And are they building the foundation for when they do get to see the growth? Yes. A lot of things are like that. I mean, I wouldn't even, most things in life, if you're not seeing it within 90 days, that's usually normal, right? I talk to a lot of people about content creation. One of the biggest things that comes through is you can't base shit off of your first few months. You just can't. And then, so we have the Queen of Cups, Page of Cups in reverse, the Hierophant. Some kind of systems that be, the Emperor and the King of Wands, made you feel powerless. Like you didn't have jurisdiction over your own journey. And the rage could have spilled through you in a way that you didn't want it to. Confirmation burp. Jeez on that. I was drinking Coke Zero today. Jeez on that Coke Zero burp. Queen of Cups though. Page of Cups in reverse. I feel that's your solution here. In a weird way. Don't stop giving. That's what the systems in place want you to do. They want you to become so selfish and in the survival mindset of, I don't have anything to give because I'm not receiving as much as I thought I would. When in reality, it's more than you've ever received before, right? So it's that energy of, this is someone of service, more than likely. Somebody, well, anyone that has a job, and you're usually helping somebody, let's be real, okay? Just because it's not exactly who you want to help, doesn't mean they don't need help, you know? Queen of Cups, look, you're going to benefit most from continuing to do the things that fill up your cup, and the things that fill up your cup have to do with caretaking. And if you ever notice yourself not taking care of the things that need to be taken care of in your life, specifically people, places, and things, like not taking care of things that depend on you, if you ever notice yourself not doing that, I want you to know it's a quick sign that you are falling into a victim mindset. Because the only reason you wouldn't do that, is because you know that's the only way to sort of cut deep in you internally. It's the only way that you can make yourself feel like shit, is to not take care of yourself and others, because you're really fucking good at it. And specifically, I'm not talking about draining yourself. You already know. I'm not talking about draining your cup for other people. All right? I'm talking about you already got energy anyways. And it's like the energy of, like, it's like over a lot of energy, but you're still not getting the pay, or you're still not getting the thing that you want just yet in the physical realm. Specifically just in the physical realm, by the way, because you are getting it in the other realms, which is the thing we want you to focus on. And the only thing creating this hysteria is the word I would use within you, is the systems that be. And it's also the part of you that's incredibly and overly protective with the bear. Overly is the word, because you had to be this way in the past. And there are still parts of you that need to remain protective. My friend, come on. But to this extent, to where you say, out with this, out with commune, out with union, out with sanctum, the parts of you that give up on the very things that fill your cup, that's when you have to set boundaries with yourself and just say, you know what? If I'm falling into that much of a lack mindset, I really need to sit with myself for a second, because there must be something in me, some belief system that I need to address, that maybe it wasn't yours originally. Maybe it was like your parents or something of the sort, right? It's an energy of victim energy. If you know anyone, or if you were raised by anyone who thinks the world is constantly doing it to them, it's the healing of that. And here's the idea with society and social media, a lot of creators and a lot of people, creators, talking about that creator energy, right? Keep coming back to that basis of thinking and believing that they can't do anything, feeling powerless. And frankly, as a life path 8, I don't like that. I don't like thinking like that. So I notice personally when I fall into the powerless thinking, it really stings for me, because I quite feel the opposite about things. And so that's the kind of way you need to talk to yourself too, by the way. And that's why it stings so bad for you, is you probably relate. And so if you do catch yourself, and that's really the wording, right? Catch yourself. Because usually you feel like you're falling into it. Catch yourself. And just say, who am I wiring the money to? Who are you draining your energy to? What person wants you to fail? And if you think of it more like that, if you think of more of the people who programmed you, the societal program figures, you can literally think of people in power, you can think of whatever it may be for you that really like enacts you. If you think of literally sending them money every time you believe what they want you to believe, maybe you'll stop thinking like that. Because you got to think of it as an energy transaction, because that's exactly what it is. Your time is your energy. And every time that you spend a whole day or a whole week, no shame here. No shame here. But every time you spend that time, you're giving that time to the man, whatever that means to you. And it could be a woman. It could be just anyone, right? It's your money. It's your energy. It's your time. You don't have to spend your time in that victim mindset just because a lot of people are in it, or because powers that scare you want you to believe it. You can have a little bit of fear about things going on in the world and still not fall for it. Does that make sense? You can have fear of their chaotic nature, their unpredictability, sure. Normal. Human. It's human to feel that, but still not fall for the very thing that they want you to fall for. And that is lack mindset victim programming. As if you don't have power, which is bullshit. You created everything because you're the fucking creator. I love you.